Hello, hello. Welcome back to the weekly Monday Motivation Podcast, No More Excuses. I am your host, Sandi Ballard, the Badass Business Coach. Thank you for listening. Thanks for sharing and connecting with me, sharing the podcast, that is, sharing comments as well, and connecting with me on social media. Shout out to Jeremy and Mary. Thanks for connecting with me on Instagram. And if you haven't yet, make sure you do. And share this podcast and tag me because I'm getting close, super close. The last time I checked, 47,353 downloads. When I hit 50,000, you're going to want to have shared and tagged me because I will be giving away five people $500 worth of coaching. And so, yeah, if you've ever thought about trying coaching or seeing what it is, or maybe you need a little help with your mindset, now's the time to share the podcast and tag me. And if you need help, let me know. All right. So, yes, we're all still doing our best. Some states are open. I had friends go to Hilton Head and say, it's open. My sister in Georgia, she's gotten her hair did one week and her eyelashes did the next. And then I heard someone say their sister was in Vegas and it was partially open. Here in California, we're still shrugging our damn shoulders going, I don't know what the hell is going on. But I do know here in Orange County, they're letting us chill on the beach and not have to be active. And thank you for that because, we just need to get out of our tiny little places and not all of us have yards. So, continue to do your best, whatever that is, as we begin this re-emergence. And yes, some of you are okay with it. Some of you aren't. And that's okay. Just don't be a judgy asshole like some people I've seen on Facebook. And if you want to wear a mask, cool. If you don't, cool. Just don't be a judgy asshole, right? There's back in Indiana, where I'm from, I was talking to friends of mine. One's a restaurant owner, has 2 locations, esthetician and personal trainers, all different, obviously all different industries, but all kind of dealing with the same thing. Like they're supposed to be open, and then as soon as they reschedule and get staff and everything set up and product ordered, especially for the restaurant, they took it back. They changed. And it's frustrating and mind-blowing. And then I read this morning, a friend of mine's daughter owns a health food store, like health products and some foods. And there were people that stood in line and were, I guess, yelling at their 15-year-old daughter who was helping at the store and being shitty to other patrons and complaining about the fact that the store was open. Then don't go. I mean, this is, when we had the signs up that were saying, be kind and all that. Well, at first people were, but I think people are a little chippy and a little scared. And again, if you don't want to go out and you are pissed off that people are opening, don't patronize them and don't go out. It's okay. My dad is still staying inside. He's going to my sister's house, and that's okay. He needs to take care of himself, but he's not being a jackass. All right. So, got that said. So if you're a jackass, if you're one of those complaining, stop it. You can stop listening. Anyway, so, it's just, the frustrations and the confusion and just I feel so bad for these business owners, because obviously many of them are my clients and we're like, okay, here's the plan and we're talking through strategies and then boom, got to stop, got to change things. But, this has been a time for new processes and procedures and, getting things set up and the back and forth is a little chaotic. But again, there's been so many great things come out of this. I do have an eye doctor client and new processes and procedures. And she found things that one person who is not coming back didn't do properly. And, you can say you're doing stuff, but are you doing it? And then, when they did reopen at 50% patient capacity and staggering doctors and all the proper procedures and stuff, they're finding that the staff the drama is less, and just they're working together more as a team. Maybe because they had a 7-week break, the owner said, but maybe it's because there's a few people that didn't come back and were stirring the pot. You know that. So again, this is a great time for new processes and procedures and pivoting, all the things I've been talking about. And yes, we're all still in different places on the roller coaster ride, and we hit it at some point. But, you know, we're all trying to do our best. And again, I think Cinco de Mayo Zoom. I honestly had a guy friend say, I'm not doing my best and I know it. And, that's okay. Just don't beat yourself up about it. And last week's podcast with Chandra, she talked about tips for your mindset, which is kind of what I was going on about at the beginning. Purging the negative thoughts, replacing them with some more positive ones. And it is easier said than done, right? you know, Again, we've all purged our home stuff, the closets, the toys, the clothes, the crap. And then I challenged you to purge your professional stuff. And then last week was the mindset purge, baby. But again, I went through it. 1 minute I was like, this is great. I'm in physical therapy for my knee. My sciatica is better. And then I tripped because we moved around the furniture in the living room and didn't expect the drum set to be there because it hadn't been there in 7 months. And I jammed my knee that, yes, I'm in physical therapy about. And it was, I just went down a nasty rabbit hole. And if you saw my Instagram post, you might have seen that little, like, where I was. And I had to stop myself and listen to Chandra's tips about, okay, I can't do this right now, but what I can do is, and remind myself of where I was and that this is only a setback. And I've done this before. I've had stress fractures. I've been out. I've had knee surgeries. I've been out before. It's okay. Even though I feel like a little fluffy marshmallow right now, I'm going to be back. And every time I come back, I'm better than ever. And this is what's going to happen with all of us being on lockdown. We're going to come back. We're getting better and better. But yeah, we're okay. It is okay to have little moments of what the fuck, right? All right. So with you, how did you do with your mindset purge? Did you take Chandra's tips? Did you do any of the challenges I posted on my social media? Are you even looking? You know, it's, oh, and did you like hearing someone else on the podcast? I'd like to know what you thought about that. So message me or email me, sballard@growingforward.biz. It was fun working with Chandra, even if it was for a quick couple minutes, but finding out what you did to purge some thoughts and things you caught yourself thinking and saying, you got to purge that shit. And, one person said that she put by her nightstand, which I've done this before too, put a notepad, but it was more for ideas. But hers was for when she goes to bed to just kind of write out anything that was going on negatively in her head and just get it out. So when she goes to sleep, it's good, positive thoughts, hopefully, right? And another one said they journal every day. And I know people have battled years and years and years for to journal regularly. And, just setting that tone for the day. So this person does it in the morning, reviewing what happened and setting that tone for this coming up day. And, and another person said at the end of the day, not even like necessarily before bed, but just reviews his day, thinks about anything that bad happened or negative self-talk, and identify patterns and what is causing it, right? Because your environment can cause it too. I saw someone posted that they hadn't seen the beach in 2 months. They don't live that far from the beach. It's okay to walk down and at least look at it if you don't want to go into the ocean, but people are sometimes taking this to an extreme. And like I said, if that's what they want to do, okay, just don't bitch about it. All right. So what did you do and how did you do with purging your thoughts? It's such a hard thing to do. Again, even for me. But as we face these last 2 weeks of May, still with some uncertainty, in the hope of opening, the majority of the rest of the states opening January, holy crap, June 1st, when we like to go back to January, not to do over, but to change it completely. So it's June 1st, crossing our fingers and toes and everything, opening. This re-emergence, I challenge you to continue practicing these things. Continue to purge your home, your office, purge personally and professionally, and your mindset. All right? And this week, again, what's one more thing you will do to help with that positive attitude? Again, there's so much. Again, I don't even know where the hell this is all coming from. I guess just people are chippy and tired of being stuck at home and tired of the uncertainty. But what's something you can do this week to help people with that, right? A friend of mine posted, can we talk about anything besides this damn virus and, the negativity? And, so then I started joking about, well, I haven't seen anybody posting their food anymore. I guess people are tired of cooking. So, we got to keep doing this. So professionally, what's one more thing you will purge this week? Personally, what's one more thing you will purge this week? Mindset, negative thoughts. Talk to me about that. If you catch yourself, say, oh, I caught myself talking about this. I had a friend post on Facebook, which I love it that she did. She was getting after herself in her own head that if she didn't hit a certain number of miles running, that she was a loser. She was a failure. I'm like, oh my God, you run like almost every day. And she's like crazy ass with running. She's amazing. And so it's like, just catch yourself, get rid of it, and replace it with what just the better thoughts. Like for me, with my knee, I can't run. It's been 6 weeks. I know I'm going to be back. I know it. I feel it. All right. So what's one more thing you'll do this week? And it's not unsubscribe from my mailing list. All right. But think about it. All the saved crap you were going to read. Oh my God. I opened up a folder on my computer and it's titled ebooks, because I come across or get somebody sends me a book, an ebook, and I don't have a iPad or a Kindle, so I put it in there. I'm going to save it on read it on my laptop. Usually when I was traveling, I would read those. I have 26 in there that I've never even read. Don't even know where the hell they are. So I will go through those and keep them or throw them away and schedule a time to read them. I mean, I can read them at the beach, but I can't read them on the damn laptop, right? Anyway, so start doing that. One more thing this week, professionally, one more thing personally, one more thing with your mindset. And how will you help people be more positive? All right. Again, don't forget, at 50,000, I'm giving away $500 certificates for coaching. So make sure you share this and tag me. Even if you send it in an email, make sure you email me in that, tag me or CC me in that email, sballard@growingforward.biz. We got to keep on keeping on and look forward to this reemergence, and be careful and be smart. Again, I'm not saying be safe, because I don't really know what that means. Be smart about what you're doing, and again, stop judging people. Except if you are wearing your mask in your car, please inform me why you do that. I'm really confused on that one. But otherwise, if that's what you want to do it. All right. Personally, professionally, mindset. Sorry, I'm pounding my hand. I'm getting passionate about this. Keep on keeping on. Keep purging. Keep thinking positively. And let's get our shit together, because we're going to come out on the other side even better and more badassery than before, right? All right, and if you're having trouble, email me, sballard@growingforward.biz, or message me. Again, I've talked to so many people through the chaos of this pandemic about just doing your best and keeping that positive mindset going. And you know what? If you're feeling the feels, it's okay to feel the feels. Just feel them, don't live there. All right? Do your best. And I will see you next week. I look forward to hearing from you. Cheers.